Hi there. I'm Hari Regmi back again with another project. This is a small website that has this sticky navbar with this logo and menu, and then homepage image, and then this tab bar. Okay, you can click on this, and then you can bring the content related to that tab over here. Okay. So let's get it started with those one, and we have this photo section. Okay, so at the end of this video, hopefully we'll gain more confidence on HTML elements, designing CSS for those elements, and some JavaScript functions as well. Okay, so I have already created navbar and tabs.html for this one. Okay, let's start. Let's bring this boilerplate exclamation enter. Okay, I want to name this site, let's say web page. Okay, then let's start body. So I want to put everything inside container. Then inside container, I want to create one more div for navbar, one div for home page image, one div for this whole tab section, and one div for this footer. Okay, let's do the designing for that. Div the container. Inside container, I want to put navbar. Okay, and another one I want to put home page image. Next, let's do tab section. Okay, and that's the footer section. Footer container. Okay, footer container. Okay. So inside navbar, I want this logo and then menu. So I need two sections for that. I want logo, and then I want menu. Okay. Inside tab, I want button container, and then tab content. Inside button container, I want for button. I want class name also button, and then we will write the name later. So we have set 5 basic sections for this one. Okay, now let's start from here. A logo, I have one logo here. I think I have separate inside image file. I have two graphic files here. One is logo. I want to put this as a logo image, and then I want to put this as a homepage image. Okay, so let's increase the font size. Okay, it's inside image. So let's bring that image here. IMG source is dot inside image. Click this image, and then oh, it's too big. Yeah, I want to create CSS file for this styling file. Let's name it style.css. This is for designing and adding more styles on our HTML files. Okay, and then we have to link that file in our HTML file just after heading. Okay, style, sorry, link, and our style file is style.css. Okay, we have linked this style.css, and Now whatever we design here is linked and get impacted. Okay. So let's set the width for this logo. For now, I want to set it to 120 pixel. Okay. Now let's work on. We have this logo now. Okay. Now let's work on this menu. I want inside this. I want an order list, and inside an order list, I want list of menu. Okay. Anchor, and then I want to make it clickable. So href is found, and inside this, I want menu name is home. Okay, now you can see that home is created here. Let's copy this one. Shift Alt and down arrow will copy. Shift Alt and down arrow 3 times more. So let's name it soft blog about. Okay, and we are done with this. Let's move on to this homepage image. I want to bring image and then source is dot slash image, and then there is album one png. Okay, this one I want to set css for these two. Dot home page image and then img tag. Let's set width to 100%. Okay, and then let's set height to 600 px. No, just for this two. I will work on css later. Okay, then now we are here inside button container. Inside button container, there are, I think there should be 1, 2, 4 button. I want to create 4 buttons. So I have already created one button. Let's copy this, Shift Alt down arrow 4 times. Okay. Let's name this button politics economics literature culture. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have created this. Now let's work on this tab content. Inside tab content, I want another deep content for each tab. Okay, let's set content for our first tab as to politics. Okay, then hit a paragraph. Let's create some lorem text. Lorem and 100 will bring 100 words. Okay, sometimes it is easy to type in using lorem ipsum. Okay, it has created 100 words for this politics content. Okay, now let's copy this thing to 3 times. Okay, Shift Alt and download 1, 2, 3. Okay, politics, politics, politics. Now let's change the name. Culture, literature, and economics. Okay, economics. Hey, we are done designing HTML for this as well. Okay, we'll use CSS designing to make this web page nice. Okay, now let's move on to our footer page. Footer container, I want inside footer content, I want leave that footer about. Then I want another one, footer contact. Okay. Then I want another div, footer button. Okay. Let's put horizontal line here. And then so this is simple information you can type in. There is no more styling or function thing. So for now, I want to copy something over here. Okay. For this, let's copy this. For about section, I want to copy this one. And for contact, I want to copy this contact information. Okay. You can see that? Yes. There. And here in the bottom, let's type something. All rights are reserved to the rate. Copyright. Sorry, copyright. How do you write copyright? Ampersand COPY and then colon will bring copyright symbol. Copyright. Sorry, me 2024. Okay. Now you can see all right reserved to copyright. Okay. We are done with the footer as well. Okay, so let's work on designing, putting more styles on this thing. Okay, so that we could make this like this. Okay, let's start from Navbar. Okay. For Navbar, let's set value for body tag. So for whole body, let's set some attributes. I want to set margin to 0, padding to 0, and I want font family to, let's set Arial. Okay? And I want color to gray. I want to change the color of whole font to gray. Okay. Body. Now logo image. Let's set width, border radius, margin to 20 pixel. Okay. Home page image. Okay. So be good. Now let's work on Navbar. Navbar class. For Navbar class, we have two div inside Navbar. This is, I think, logo, and then this is menu. So let's display it in flex mode. So it will be in same line, flex. Okay. There we go. And then let's put this on the right. So we have to do justify content. Justify content, and that should be space between. Okay, space between. Okay. Let's set margin a little bit, 10 every side. Okay, 10 pixel. And let's set background color for background color for number. I want to set HSL 0, 20%, 30%, and then alpha to 0.9. Okay, so there we go. Now let's do border radius for this image, logo image. Border radius to 50%. Okay, there we go. And now let's change the font color first. So in order to change the font color, we have to take dot and menu, and then UL, and then YALA, and then A. Okay. Let's set font color to white. Okay, so right now let's change text decoration to none, so it will remove that underline. Is text decoration to none. Okay, none. Let's set background color to, let's set SSL 0, 70%, 50%, 0.7. Okay. Border radius to 15 pixel. And then I want to set padding 5 pixel up and bottom, and then 10 pixel left and right. Okay. Hey, now I want to put everything in one line. So let's design menu UL. Okay. Dot menu UL on our list. The whole container is on our list. So it should show the display to flex mode. Flex. Okay. And then the list type is still there. Dot. Just let's remove this list style to no. Okay. We'll remove that dot as well. Okay. And then padding. Let's do padding 10 pixel. Okay. And let's design dot menu UL list. For list, we have to, let's change font size to, let's make it 24 px. Okay. And then let's set margin to 10 pixel. Okay, it's now better. Okay. Now let's set over color. Okay. Dot colon over background color to SSL. I want to set 100 color, 90%, 50%, 0.5 transparency. Okay, there you go. The background has changed a little bit. Okay, we have set hover color as well. Now we are pretty much done with this. Okay, Navbar. Let's set the margin to 0 for Navbar. Is there a gap? So I want to set it to 0. Okay. There's no gap. Okay. Now, if you scroll this, you can see that it's moving. Everything is going off. We want to keep it sticky. Even if we scroll up, then we want this menu be visible for users. So what we need to do for that is we have to make it fixed. Okay. Inside Navbar, let's set the position to fixed. Okay. Now it's set to fixed, but the node size has shrink, so we have to make it 100% width. Okay. Now let's change the width to 100%. Okay. Perfect. Now we are done with this Navbar. We are done with this homepage, and let's start on this tab section. Okay, tab section. Tab, right? Class is going to tab. Inside tab, there is button container, and inside button container there are 4 buttons, and there is content. Tab content and then content. So let's design those elements. Okay, tab dot tab curly braces. Before, okay, background, let's set background. I want to set FFE5E2 color. You can see it's changed a little bit. Okay, and then I want to set width to 90%, not 100%. So it moved a little bit here. It's not in the center. Okay, so let's bring it into the center. Margin 10 pixel left and right, and then auto. Sorry, 10 pixel top and bottom and auto. It will be the whole tab screen in the middle. Okay. Just to border radius, 10 pixel. You can see my corner is a little round. Okay. Okay. That's all for tabs now. We can set tab, padding for this. If you want, let's see 10 pixel. Okay, 10 pixel. Let's design button container. The button container .btn container curly brace, and then I want 1, 2, 3, 4 button container power all from left to right. So let's put it in grid first. So let's set display to grid. Okay. It is set all the way, and then let's change this into column format. Grid template columns. Okay, and then I want 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR for 4 buttons. Okay. That's all for button container now. And then let's work on button.button. I think we have created button class as well for button. Yeah, button class. So let's design button. For button, I want to set font size to 20 pixel. Let's increase the size. And I want padding to 15. Let's do 10 pixel on each side. Okay. And button, and I want background color for button to found be safe, the 9, yeah, 0. Okay. And this background color, and I want to change letter spacing a little bit. And let's set to 3 pixel. can see it's been space. There's little space between letters. The next one, okay, I don't run border to none. Okay, border radius, let's set to 0. Okay, yeah. Let not put this border radius for this tab. I want to remove this. Let's uncomment this, comment this. Oh, it's not for this one, sorry. Padding. Now we have to keep this one and this one, and then we have to remove border radius for other thing, other corners. Let's uncomment it. Let's set only this and only this corner round, and then we can move that over here. Okay. How can we say that? So we have to use the style pre-built function. So let's use that one. Button column, and then nth child. This option is for setting attributes for child. So the button 1, there's a button 2, button 3, button 4, right? So this is child 1, first child. We want to set the border dash top dash left radius. Okay, border top left radius to 10 pixel. Okay. Okay, let's move this one. Remove this one first. I don't want to keep this. Okay, first let's set that. Now I have set this corner to round, and then this one is fourth side. So let's set that corner also round. Button nth child, and the child is fourth. So this one is set border dash top dash right radius. Okay, to 10 pixel. Okay, you can see this corner is round. Okay, now let's remove this heading. Comment this. Okay, let's move up, and then now it aligns with the tab sections round corner. Okay, we are done with that part. Now let's work on hover. That button, colon hover. I want to set background color to found E9 BB81, and then I want to set font color to white. Okay, great, there we go. It had changed now. Okay, it looks good now. So let's do padding for this tab sections. Okay, it's tab content, a tab, that's content, curly brace, and let's do padding 0, top and bottom, and then let's do 15 left and right. Okay, it looks good now. Good. Okay, now what we need to do is whenever we click here, and it should change the background color to this one. I want to create live class for this one. If you click here, it should change the background color to same as this tab section. Okay, so for that purpose, I want to create a live dot live class, and then I want to change background color to same as tab background. Okay, this one I want to set same background color when this button is active. Okay, now when the button has live class, then the background changes. Okay, now let's set live class for this one. Okay, I want to give another class name as well. First, for the first one, by default, for the first one, I want to set that to live. Okay, did you see the change? Yes. And so the live class is active for this button. Okay, I want to set live for this first tab content as well. Okay, so it will be easy to work on. Now I have set live class for this, and then what does live class mean is it applies this background color when it goes to live, when we set it to live class. Okay. Now, okay, for this one, I don't wanna show everything. So this one is tab content, not tab content display to none. Okay, there you go. The display is set to none, and I want to show it when the class live is active. So dot content dot live, I want to display block. Okay, there you go. Now if you choose politics, then it shows content related to politics. Then we will work on JavaScript to make it functioning. Similarly, if you click on this economics, then it should bring content related to this economics. Okay, so it should work accordingly as per your click. Now we are pretty much done with this. For now, I have set live class for this first politics content and for this politics button. So it's showing as live. So by default, it doesn't show economics, literature, culture content. It shows only that have live class. Okay, the politics button has live class, and then politics content, this tab content has live class. Okay. Okay, we'll work on later in JavaScript for the functioning. Let's do this footer section. Let's say it's CSS for footer section. So we have the footer container, okay, and then the footer button. Inside footer container, we have footer about and footer contact. So let's design footer container dot footer container curly brace, and then I want background color to as 333. So black, okay, it's black now. And we have two deep containers, so I want to set display to flex, so it will be in one line. There we go. And I want to justify content. Justify content is space between. So it will set a space between these two. Okay. Heading. Just a little bit, like 20 pixel. Let's do 10 pixel. Okay. Now we have another one, that footer button. This text, I want to set that text alignment to center. I want to set padding to 50 pixel. Okay. I want to set background color. Background color to 222. Sorry, background. Okay, one color to white. Okay, there we go. Now we are done with this HTML part, CSS part as well. Okay, now our Navbar is sticky. We have live tab sections, and we have done some designings, and we have designed footer part as well. Okay, now let's go on JavaScript file. Okay, so we can create JavaScript or we can work on same HTML file. So for now, I want to work within this file. I want to type everything inside script tag. Okay, so just before ending body tag, let's create this script tag, and inside script tag, I want to create JavaScript. Okay. So what we can do is we have to work on this button and tabs, and then tab content. Okay. So let's create some reference. I want to create some reference constant tabs. Okay. Tabs, then document that query selector. And then I want to get value from dot tab. Okay. So this is a whole tab section. From this tab, I want to get the result and save it into these tabs. Now we can create event listener. Tabs dot a event listener. Okay, then click. Event is click. When you click it, then event. Then we want to introduce arrow function here. When user click the event, event, do this. Okay. What should we ask system to do here? Okay. First, let's create ID for buttons and tab contents. Okay, let's create ID. Let's give data ID. Let's name it first. Okay, data ID. Let's name it second. Data ID. The third, and let's set data ID for this one to fourth. Okay. Similarly, for related tab content, we can set ID. Let's set ID, not data ID, the ID for this one to first. Let's set ID for this one to second. Let's set ID for this one to third and fourth. So we know that we have created ID for button and tab content. Okay, so let's work on that. Once user click on it, we have to get the ID. Let's create a reference for that ID, a constant tab ID. Let's name it tab ID. Tab ID. Where should we get this tab ID from? Event dot target dot data set dot ID. Okay. When you click it, this is the second one. So second one has ID SECU and the second. Okay. So second is saved in this tab ID, and then we can manipulate based on that value. So next one, what we can do is if tab ID, let's say anything, tab ID can be first, tab ID can be second, third, fourth, right? Then do this. It should first, let's say if user click this, then it should remove this active class from this one, and it should change that active class to this one. When user click this, then this should be active class and others should be disabled. Okay. So first let's remove this. Let's go through this button and remove the live class. So for that purpose, we have to run this for each option btns buttons. Okay, we have taken that value button. Oh no, we have to take that. We have to create another reference here. Constant buttons is equal to document dot query selector all, because we have more buttons, and dot button. Okay, let's get value from this button id and save it into buttons. Now buttons dot, let's run to it, button dot for each. Okay, double braces, and then in that case btn button, let's name it button. Then let's ask system to do things. What things system should do? System should remove this button dot class list dot remove live. Okay, it should remove live classes. So now this button has live class. Now it should remove this one once you click it. Okay, once you click it, it remove this. Okay, so it goes through this. We're using this loop, for each loop, it goes through all these buttons and remove live class, meaning live class has defined background color to this tab color. When it removes live colors, then it removes this background color and goes back to its original color. Okay. Now, our next job is to change the background color for the one you clicked. Okay. Then the one you clicked is the event or target. Now event dot target dot class list dot add, and live. Okay, you click it. Now the background has changed. The live this button has live class added. Okay, you can check that over here too. Okay, Navbar button container. You can see that the fourth button is live now. If you click in here, you can see the live class has moved to button third. Click in politics. This button is showing live class as well. So when the live class is active, then it changes the background accordingly. So same background like tab section. Okay. Now it's into working. You can track the changes from here too. Okay. Now we have to work on this. When you click this, it should bring content related to politics. Then when you click this, it should bring content that is set for literature section. Okay. So let's work on that part. Once we are, actually I want to make it small. Okay, we have done this part. Now, when you come out of this, if tab, not actually, when you come out of this, then it applies live class for the clicked button. And then now we have to work on bringing live button, live content for that click button. Okay, so we can apply same logic. So for that, let's create a reference constant tab content is equal to document dot query selector all, and then yes, we will get this value from content. Okay, it's content. Yes, content. And then here, what you can do is, let's use same logic. Button dot bodies button. Then remove all lights. Here, tab content dot bodies, double press. We can name it anything, element, arrow bracket, arrow function, element dot class list dot remove. Okay, what should it remove? It should remove live class from all the tab content, from all the content. Okay, now there's nothing. There's no live class, so it's not showing anything. Now, when it removes all live classes from those 4 content, it come out of 8, and let's take this value, tab ID, const, let's name it is tape, document dot get element by ID and tab ID. Okay, so if you click in here, tab ID will be second. It's getting ID from this one. If you click in this one, the ID is second, tab ID is second, then it look for ID second in this tab content, and this is saved in this step. Okay, document get element by ID second, document get element by ID second. Okay, this is second, so it saves this one. Okay, and now we have to add live class from that. Is tape dot class list dot 8 live. Okay, in the beginning there are 4 content. We have set live class for the first content in the beginning. Later we have disabled this. We have removed this using for each loop, and then later we want to live at least one section. Let's say if you click this one, we should make live for this ID 4th. Okay, if you click this, we should make live ID 3rd. So what it does is, if you click here, then it will take the ID, tab ID to 3rd, and then it will get that block. And this is step 1. Okay, then it will show that live. Live meaning it will show display block. It will set the display to block. Okay, now let's test it. Okay, there we go. Politics, economics. Okay, you can check that one here too. Okay, tab content. Now live class is set to 4th one. If we click the first one, now live is here. We click second one, so it's removed from this one, and the live class is set to second one, so it's showing content related to second button. Okay, this is what tab action is. Okay, so we are pretty much done with this sticking navbar and then tab functions. We don't have to do anything for this thing. Okay, one more thing. I have one, we can connect that. I have one game here I have created. I have gone through a video as well. So if you want, then you can go through this video. This is a game of rock, paper, and scissors. Okay. If you pick rock, computer also randomly pick rock, and the result is tie. If you pick paper, computer randomly pick paper, it's a tie. If you pick scissors, computer randomly pick scissors. Oh, there is something wrong. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, sometimes it's tie, sometimes you will win, sometimes computer will. Okay. Now in this case, if you click this one, you click this one, your pick is scissor, computer pick is paper. So you own the game. Now place score is 3 and computer score is 2. So if you keep playing, then you can see the result. So this is a game and you can link this game to your menu. Okay. Yeah, you can put this one here somewhere. Let's put in between control alt down arrow. Let's name it as game. And I want to run. Since this is in the same folder, you don't need to define the path. So simply type R, OK, R, O, C, K. So just click this. Now you can see this one is added here. If you run this, then you can see this. Oh, it's open in the same screen. So you can set that to blank screen. Target, okay, target is equal to blank. Okay. Now if you click this, it is opening new screen. Okay. This is how you can connect other modules, other apps, whatever you have designed this website. Okay. Hopefully, you have followed me and tried your best. So I hope that you have learned to create a sticky navigation bar, which remains at the top of the page as you scroll, and with the complete logo and menu items on it. And additionally, I think you have learned how to create a tabbed sections that allows user to switch between different content panels seamlessly. Okay. Hope you can now start working on making fully functional web page with these interactive elements using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I would like to thank you so much for watching my video. And if you would like to watch videos like this future, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye.